Hey guys, it's Ice15 with another video this time, and finally, okay, why am I saying finally? We're gonna be, since night 2 was done, you obviously expected this my night 2 review, which I don't even know. Ah, man. And because I've been looking at my videos, and so far I don't even think, if I look back on there again. And with my videos, no one's watched my night 1 review, no one's watched my predictions, no one's watched even the 2 shorts I made. Ain't for it. No, nothing. Zip. Nada. So I don't even know if I should even do this, but we're gonna get that. As far as night 2 goes, it was just up and down. I don't even know. I can't even wrap my head around it because there were so many things different. There was some things that I feel like that even night 1 was a little better. Even the steel cage match that I wasn't really excited for that much was still better. Besides maybe like one match, that was it. And rest was actually just better than I expected. But and do I say all the matches were bad in this card? Well, no. No. Like I said, there was plenty of things going on. This time we didn't have any weather delay because of last night. Everything was fixed. Everything was okay. Expecting from an outside arena, So this is gonna be usually when I'm going through the cards type thing. I'm just gonna be going through the cards, going what I didn't like, what I did like, and then all the matches on the card. Which again, I'm pretty sure I got everyone here because besides the people that were in the women's tag team champion match, which don't even expect me to go on too long with that because I wasn't really paying attention in that matchup. So I don't know. Again, you got your main events that we already established. We got our banger match that we were expecting also. But like I said, and also my Toys review is not up yet, but I guess it's still working on it. So let's just shut up and let's move on to the first match on the card. So the first match on the card, which I didn't even expect to be first, was The Fiend versus Randy Orton. And they're going against Randy Orton, and this match I can't even wrap my head around. And this is one of the matches that I thought we were going in thinking was good, and then now it's just kind of left some like sour feel. Well, kind of just like half and half feeling. And let's just start out with just at the beginning, which Randy came out in a very, very cool red and white attire. I can't even say I can't say it was Buccaneers, but again, mostly just a red and white attire, which again I'm pretty hoping either Mattel makes it or I don't even know. I don't even know how I'm gonna make a custom. Really, there's just many things I can think of. But yeah, his entrance, but then coming out was Alexa Bliss. Not the Fiend. Well, first there was like some weird type of with the zombie fiend in like a tunnel type, and he kind of made I don't know some kind of like tunnel with like the Minitron things on the side, and we had that little thing. Like I said, Alexa Bliss came out with just some face like eye paint on, with just mascara is just just messed up and everything like that. And then we get like a giant in Jack in the Box, and this is where the Fiend comes in. Basically, we get the little Pop Goes the Weasel music, and then after that ended, the Fiend's entrance music comes up. And then out comes the Fiend fully reformed, even in the just same thing he was wearing, minus also the pants, because the pants were just back to normal. And we can go. And yeah, so that didn't last long with the zombie Fiend, just maybe like 5 weeks, something around the likes of that. I don't even know. Just since Fastlane last month on film, but yeah. This match, out of the gate, I just really felt that it was just rushed. We had the Fiend just jumping off of the Jack in the Box onto Randy Orton. We had the next snap that he does to Randy Orton. He did to Randy Orton, and then but that didn't end there. We still had Randy Orton doing the driving DDTs, and then just and even the back suplex on the announce table didn't even affect the Fiend, and when he was finally going, when he did the mandible claw again and got him weakened, he was going for the 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 Sister Abigail, but then he stops to look at Alexa Bliss, and he's having some like black liquid go down on her face, like she was possessed or like an or something. I don't even know what to call it. It's like in those just one of those horror movies. I don't know which one. There's just that been like possessed or something. I don't know. I don't know, but and then all it took was one RKO. Randy Orton wins, gets out of the ring, then the Fiend is staring at Alexa Bliss, and then the lights go out, and they're gone. And yeah, it's just going into this, we were expecting some big fight, but no, it is just nothing. So it's just Randy Orton winning. It's basically just ruined. And at this point, I don't even know what's the whole point with the Fiend. And then I don't know. I can like the Fiend in some degree, but it's just the idea, look of it, and stuff like that. It's just everything was just ruined. Ruined as far as storyline goes. But that is practically it. And now let's move on. I don't think I should went on this long with this. Okay, next match. I'm not even gonna go through this match. I'm literally not gonna take too long with this thing. We got the Women's Tag Team Championship match with Nia and Shayna going against Natalya and Tamina. And what in the heck are they even thinking during Night 1? I think that was the only match I didn't really like that much. The Steel Cage match was a lot better than we expected. Same thing with the tag team match with the World Tag Team Champions match with Almas, and then also the match with David Priest, Bad Bunny going against Miz and Morrison. This match I literally did not pay attention at all. I was way too busy thinking and folding, holding washcloths and stuff, and more watching the timer for my pizza, and then yeah, I didn't even watch it too much. I catch the last bit of it, and yeah, I'm gonna guess they were going. It was a back and forth match that, again. Tamina and Natalia gave her the ball, but at the end of it, I guess Shayna Baszler were locked in the Karafuda clutch. I don't know why I was saying weird on Natalia and 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 Nia and anyone. I don't even know why I'm staring, but again, they won, and we're just gonna move on. I'm not even gonna go on. Like I said, I wasn't going any longer. I didn't pay attention to this match. I wasn't even invested in this match. Let's move on. Next up is the match that everyone was looking forward to: is Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn with Logan Paul at ringside, and yeah, this was a match in the night. This is probably one of the matches that was probably the most better. Was probably the okay. What am I saying? Not most was was better than most of the matches on the card. Well, there was these guys go back and forth. We had like Kevin Owens reversing a super. Oh, he reversed a superplex and then he reversed Sami Zayn's superplex and did like he turned over did like a fisherman suplex or super fisherman suplex and just turning it around and getting that. We had Sami Zayn doing a brainbuster to Kevin Owens on the apron and then doing it again in the ring. Blue Thunder Bombs, West Coast drivers. I think even Kevin Owens did And I think if I remember correctly, Kevin Owens did like a pop-up powerbomb out of the gate. And so, yeah, this was still hard hitting and stuff. But ultimately, it took like a, I think he hit like one stunner, and then the second stunner put away Sami Zayn. Kevin Owens wins. Logan Paul is like congratulating Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn isn't liking that, and Logan Paul just shoves Sami Zayn. He just rolls down the way and he said, "I'm out of here. The hell with the both of you," and all that stuff. But ultimately, and Logan Paul's one mistake was actually putting his hand on. He was raising Kevin Owens' hand, but it didn't really set well with, with Kevin Owens. And honestly, we get a stunner onto Logan Paul. Yeah, again, where was KSI during all this? Why couldn't we have him also at Mania? Why can't we have him like just in Kevin Owens' corner? I don't know what's going. I don't know again. Yeah. Again, we kind of expected that to happen. After that Powerball, and we remember Machine Gun Kelly with Kevin Owens powerballing him off the stage or something. But yeah, I don't know. This matchup was pretty good. Again, I still like this a lot more better. Now let's move on. We move on to another match that was pretty booked well, and then also just another one we've been really excited for is Matt Riddle or whatever we want to call him against Sheamus for the U.S. champion for the United States Championship. Yep, and yeah. Yeah, as far as this match goes, it was still pretty good, and match that was still very good. There wasn't really anything going too much, but again, and we still had the back and forth that we were expecting, a hard hitting match, and as far as the tires go, Riddle was still besides Riddle still having the scooter, which I'm not really bothered about now. It kind of just fits his character in general. It kind of just fits his character, actually, come to think of it. But he was wearing the exact same time, almost the exact same, as far as just the look of it. The Evil Knievel attire. I think just this time it was in blue, and then we still had the red, white, and blue stars just because he was the U.S. champion. Sheamus, by the looks of it, he was wearing this exact same attire, and this is the exact same attire he was wearing at WrestleMania 28 when he beat Daniel Bryan in 18 seconds. Luckily, it didn't last that. Luckily, this match didn't last that long. But again, and we had Matt Riddle doing the throwing blow, bro. I don't know why I said the other word, but bro, not. I don't know, just tongue twister or something. In which Sheamus kicked out, but Sheamus ultimately got on a victory with this brutal bro kick. It was when Riddle was trying to go for a moonsault off the second rope, and in midair, Sheamus does the bro kick, and that's the big winning move. 1, 2, 3. We have a new United States champion, which now 3-time United States champion. I don't know where the second one came from, but we just put this one over his shoulder. I'm still playing that game like you're a custom built from figure arts or something. But yeah, Sheamus is new champion. I don't even know where Riddle goes from here. Or maybe something else, but I don't know. It was okay for Sheamus to win. It was okay to give him a 3-time U.S. champion, but I kind of was hoping just Matt Riddle won because Sheamus kind of just already established one of those big stars. But it's okay for me for most part. But let's just move on to the next match. The next match on the card is the Nigerian drum fight. For the Intercontinental Champion, we have Big E defending his championship against Apollo Crews, and this is like the third time I'm recording this, but again, and let's just get out of the way. pretty much, this was another good match on the card. It was hard, and it was basically another. It's basically like the Symphony of Destruction match. It's basically that, because we have the Nigerian drums and everything, and just a bunch of things, other things here and there we had gone, and just a bunch of instruments here and there, guns, Nigerian drums, and a bunch of other things. But this match was pretty good. We had like candlestick fight. We had them fighting back and forth with candlesticks. I don't even know. I don't want to say the same thing as other people have been saying, but you kind of already get my point. We had Apollo doing a Death Valley driver onto the apron. I think it was Apollo that did like a Uranagi to Big E onto the steel steps. He was trying to throw the upper part of the steel steps onto Big E while it was on the lower part, and there was that. But yeah, we even have a point where Apollo was just going to town on Big E with the candlesticks, and yeah. But the biggest thing is that Baba Tunde, or Davakato as he is right now, he's now working with Elias and not Elias, Apollo. What the heck am I saying? Apollo Crews, and putting him through a table and basically getting the win for Apollo Crews, and yeah. Yeah, and so I know this will be the point where I give the belt to Apollo. I don't have a Apollo figure, and I don't even have a basic. At this point, I might even just get a basic. But again, and yeah. So this match was pretty good, and we also even had Big E doing a suicide spear early. And so now Paul is your new Intercontinental Champion. I actually predicted this. I actually predicted Paul winning. I thought it would be good to see Paul with the Intercontinental Champion, like the United States Champion. And yeah, let's just move on now, because like I said, this match was pretty good. Let's move on. Next up, the second and last match is the Raw Women's Championship match with Asuka, the champion, taking on Rhea Ripley. And this match was exactly what I expected, and lived up to every hype in general. And I liked it every minute of it. It was a back and forth type. It was yet again one of those other back and forth between Rhea and Asuka. Probably again the one of the best women in the industry, besides again Charlotte, Bianca, Sasha, and everything like that, and any other ones like that. But yeah, we got just multiple shots from both of them, like Asuka doing her kicks, and then spinning back fist, and then Rhea Ripley just going at Asuka and everything, anywhere up close and personal type stuff, and yeah, there was close calls from both women, but at the end of it, it took a rough time. It took Rhea dodging at one of Asuka's kicks, and then it's kind of just that running kicks that Asuka does, and then turning into a riptide. Rhea is your new Raw Women's Champion, and yeah, I don't have the belt, I don't have anything. Also, I hate this basic Rhea Ripley. I don't even think this is the reason why I don't even like. I don't think many people like the women's basic, because they're just so hard to stand. This is almost feeling almost hard to stand, because I thought this would be easy to stand, but I think this boot right here is warped. So, any chance I get, I'm going to be buying that weight. I might even turn this head sculpt interchangeable, so I can switch in between the one from the Elite and one from the other one, but I don't know. Now, but yeah, Rhea's new champion. I'll also call this in my predictions. A bunch of people called it in their predictions. Go for Rhea. Now let's move on to the main event, which is the triple threat match for the Universal Champion. We got the Royal Rumble winner, Edge, and Daniel Bryan, who was starting this match, which I don't think anyone liked against the champion, Roman Reigns, the Tribal Chief. And this match was just phenomenal. It was just great. We had dozens of stuff. We had Jimmy Uso. Not Jimmy. Jay Uso. Getting involved. We had Edge doing the execution to Jay onto the steel steps, taking him out for a while, and then we had Daniel just going at both of them. We had Edge going at those two, who also, and then Roman also starting his dominance too. We had chair shots. We had Roman pulling Daniel through the table. Well, the table was is kind of reminiscent to WrestleMania 30. Again, just calling back with that. And we had a double crossface and slash yes lock from these two onto Roman, and which also took him out for a bit. And they were just flying out. We even got we even had a double spear attempt from these two, and they were going for a spear, and then he just hit himself in the shoulder, right? Once again. And yeah, that was kind of like just nasty a little there also. We had Daniel Bryan also just stomping on the surgically prepared net on the Edge, basically just showing some ruthlessness and that's just and stuff like that. That's what. But we had Edge doing like a share towel to Daniel Bryan, which basically just took him out. And when Edge was trying to do the concerto to Roman, Jay Uso came back and attacked him. We did get a couple of chair shots from Edge himself, but Roman got back up, spearing Edge, and then doing a concerto to Edge, and then he pulls both Daniel Bryan and Edge's carcasses on top of each other, with Edge on top, which that's kind of like the biggest thing about it. And then pinning both of them, and the winner and still Universal Champion, Roman Reigns. And I don't know, just the match was good. It's just everything. The match was good. I can probably give it like an 8 out of 8.5 at the most. And there was nothing wrong, and that's not even a bad choice. But again, like I said, and everything about this match was pretty good. The match was good itself. It was just the ending that threw probably everyone off, and just and me off in general. I think I was watching the live reaction for Grapple Nation, and they didn't like the ending. Well, not only the guy from that's running the Grapple Nation channel didn't like it. I think the other guy was on there. I think it's like his friend. I can't exactly know completely, but again, believe me, I can probably just go over this match forever. Again, I don't know. This story-wise, again, this was the redemption story, the coming back story for Edge, and I thought, and they inserted Daniel Bryan, and that's probably what's going to be when Edge pins Daniel Bryan, not Roman, because if he didn't pin Roman, it wouldn't hurt him at all. And heck. Sorry if I went out for a bit, but yeah, we have Edge win and possibly maybe bring back the big gold belt. Again, I don't even know. I don't know. Again, that was maybe a possibility, but again, I'm just saying. I mean, I don't know. So I don't know how I feel about the ending. It just fell off to me, but again, I think it's still good that Roman won because he's still going in strong. And we also, and who knows, maybe Edge can still get back to the point to get champion off of Roman. Yeah, I guess it's just not Mania. I don't know. I haven't heard anyone else say anything about it. about this. If they didn't feel like Rowan should have, that Edge should have won or something along the lines of that. I don't know. There was a bunch of things going in this matchup that I even didn't felt right to me, like Daniel being started in that much, and then I don't know. Like I said, I just felt like Edge should have won. I think there were many people that were in the stadium, and that think that Edge should have won, and then also again me, and then probably a few other YouTubers that were watching this. But yeah, as far as this goes, WrestleMania Night 2 was pretty good. Night 1 was still was pretty a bit better than other things, and yeah, I would say maybe Night 1 was better, but again, I don't know. But both nights were pretty good. And WrestleMania was pretty good. We got Backlash coming next month. It's called WrestleMania Backlash, which I exactly don't even know what that's about. And hopefully they just call it Backlash sometime soon, but I don't know. But I'm kind of okay with just Backlash being the next pay-per-view. It just feels it just feels like just the right pay-per-view to do after WrestleMania, and then who knows. But as far as what's going to be going to here, I don't know. Fiend, I don't know where he's going to be going at this point because they basically ruined him. And yeah, I don't know. Also, Edge was wearing a sick white attire also. It was still the same logos and everything, but it was in white. It still looked cool. But yeah. That's probably it. Remember to like, so comment down below what you guys think of the show and everything. And you kind of already get my point. Remember, subscribe, tap the little bell. More videos coming soon. I don't even know. I don't know when it's going to be. I'm still in the dark of what I'm going to be doing. And I don't even know if I'm going to be doing a video. Because as far as I'm looking at, I don't know. I'll be possibly doing a video in a few days. I just need to think. I just need to take a break a little bit and think. But I'll catch you guys later. This is guys for Team the Golden Wire. Gotta kick it out of here.